Hey everyone, Jackie here from Enjoying Life's Journey. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you a math curriculum that we are using, and we purchased this from simplycharlottemason.com. And again, I'm not affiliated with her. I don't get a commission or anything from promoting the products. These are just the curriculums that we will be using. And this one isn't necessarily a curriculum in the sense that you utilize lesson plans, but basically what is it? It's mathematics, an instrument for living teaching. So Charlotte Mason believes in teaching through what she calls living books, so using literature for a lot of her other subjects. However, she also feels that math is almost like its own language, and if you think about it, it pretty much is. So rather than trying to teach math through living books, she likes the idea of teaching math through living objects, through life lessons, through things like that. So this curriculum actually comes, you can have the option of getting the book, the DVD, or both, and I went ahead and got both of them. So the DVD has Sonia Schaefer, who's the founder of simplycharlottemason.com, as well as Rochelle, who wrote this program, and they actually show you hands-on the math lessons or how you can teach your child, and I thought that was amazing. And this book is basically geared through all the way from 1st through 12th grade. So this is going to be a great resource for us. We will probably end up buying an additional curriculum to supplement, to go with this, but this is going to be basically where we're going to start in 1st grade, and then from there see if we even need another curriculum. We may not. So basically this little book here is nice. It talks about some of the supplies that you're going to need. So using more of manipulatives, so having some type of objects like buttons or popsicle sticks, things like that, that they can start using for counting. And then she also talks about getting into money and doing money. But basically, just real quick, just going over what's covered in here. Basically, though, she goes over the importance of math and the introduction and everything, but it goes over arithmetic, manipulatives, mental arithmetic, and oral work. So similar to her literature lessons and stuff like that, anytime they do read-alouds, they have the children narrate back to them, first starting with just oral narration and then moving on to written narration. So this, they have them do a lot of oral math. They focus more on the mental and the oral math than they do on the writing of the math. Which I like. And then again, using money and actual objects. So we have, and then she goes into geography, geometry, and algebra. And then they do have a list of other resources that would be nice to help through here. So this is a great resource. The book, honestly, if you were to just sit here and read through the book, it might be a little overwhelming or a little confusing. So I definitely recommend getting the DVD because she goes over each one of these sections and shows you examples of how she teaches her children how to do it. So I absolutely am excited to use this. They recommend not doing any formal lessons until your child reaches 1st grade, roughly 6 or 7 years old. But she do talk about how to teach all the numbers and then how to teach, subtraction and addition and all of that, leading, like I said, up to algebra as well. With the geometry, she talks about doing, they call it paper sloyd, which is basically making useful objects out of paper, using making envelopes and stuff like that. So we will probably, I did download, it's like a free download that you can do because it's a book that was written a long time ago, but it has some projects in there using the paper. So she mentioned that you can kind of use that as your child's handicraft at the same time as teaching geometry, so I thought that was pretty cool. So we will probably be following that along with this. As well, simplycharlottemason.com does have a handicraft that's specific for paper and cardboard, so I may go ahead and get that one to kind of go along with this. We'll see. Again, we're just going to be doing more hands-on math with manipulatives, living math, meaning like actual objects, as well as real life scenarios, giving, money problems, shopping problems, using more mental math, and doing the oral math. Stay tuned, and as we start working through this, I will share it with you. And then again, if we decide to use an additional math curriculum, this one's more of, you're kind of creating your own curriculum as you go with these guidelines. So we're going to start with this and see how that goes. If we do end up getting another curriculum, I've been interested in the Math UC because they use manipulatives. However, I like the idea of this. She recommends using different manipulatives all the time so your child doesn't associate one object with the numbers for some reason. So, using buttons and then using money and then, kind of using different things each time. But again, Sonia Schaefer has a YouTube channel, so I'm going to link that below because she kind of goes over a lot of her other curriculum in more detail. So this is kind of just a quick overview of what we're using and when we plan on starting it. So I would love to hear from you guys. What math curriculum are you using, as well as what method of homeschooling are you using? So leave those in the comments below. And if you haven't checked out some of the other curriculum that we're using based on Charlotte Mason's method of teaching, then check out the playlist on my channel. I've gone over habit training, reading, and handwriting. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.